guys, it's Jess from Healthy Habits by Jess. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to show you how to make chocolate chickpea muffins. They're gluten-free, they're grain-free, they're packed full of protein, they're the perfect snack or part of breakfast or even healthy dessert. So keep watching if you want to see how I make these chocolate chickpea muffins. So the first thing you need to do to get started is turn your oven on to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and then grease some muffin tins as I've done here. Today I'll be using mini muffin tin pans. So once you've done that, you can just go right ahead and get your high-powered blender. Today I'm going to be using a Vitamix, but if you have a Blendtec or a Ninja blender, that will be totally fine as well. The great thing about this recipe is it's all done in the blender, so you're not going to go through a million bowls and kitchen utensils and have all this cleanup to do. You're just going to need to clean your blender, so it's really quick and easy. The first ingredient I'm starting with is chickpeas. This is 19 ounces of chickpeas, and I use the canned kind, but you can also use the dried variety and soak them overnight. This is just a little bit faster. So I'm going to go ahead and pour them right into my blender. And the cool thing about these muffins is that the chickpeas are the base. There's no flour involved, so they're totally gluten-free and grain-free, and chickpeas are a great vegan, vegetarian source of protein, and they're full of fiber, so they're going to help you feel full for longer. After you eat one of these muffins, you're not going to be starving and ravenous for more snacks or food, so that's another really nice thing about these. The next step is to add in your sweetener. I'll be using maple syrup, and it's half a cup of sweetener. I'm just going to go ahead and pour it right into my measuring cup. You can also use coconut nectar, brown rice syrup, coconut sugar, honey, or munkfruit sweetener, which is by the brand Lakanto, and munkfruit sweetener is a really good option. The muffins won't turn out quite as sweet as if you use maple syrup or honey. The great thing about munkfruit sweetener is it's 0 calories, it's vegan, it's gluten-free, and it's not going to spike your blood sugar levels whatsoever, so it's perfect for those that have health conditions like diabetes. The reason it's not going to spike your blood sugar levels is because it comes from monk fruit, and monk fruit doesn't have any fructose, it has magrosides in it, so that's what gives it that sweetness. Once you have your sweetener in there, you're going to go ahead and add 3 eggs. I'm using organic free-range eggs today, and eggs are full of omegas and protein. I haven't tried this recipe with a flax or a chia egg, but you're more than welcome to try and let me know how it turns out. The last and most important ingredient in this recipe is what's going to give it that nice chocolatey flavor, and that is the cacao powder. So you're going to use 3 tablespoons of cacao powder, and you want to make sure you're using cacao and not cocoa powder. And the reason for this is when you're buying cacao, it's raw, which means it's not stripped of any of its nutrients. It's full of minerals like iron and magnesium and potassium. If you're using cocoa powder, that's a highly processed version of the cacao powder, and it often has added sugars, coloring, milk derivatives, so this is what you want to be using. Cacao powder has also been shown to help improve memory, blood pressure, and help with insulin resistance. So it's a total superfood, and you definitely want to include it as part of your diet. Get 3 tablespoons of this cacao powder. And then just a couple of remaining ingredients. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and I'm using the Simply Organics brand. 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And then 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And then once you have all of that in your blender, you're just going to blend it up until you have a nice smooth consistency. And if you wanted to, you could make these muffins totally customized to your likings. You can add in some cinnamon, you can add in nut butter, you can add in seed butter, you can even add in some coconut flakes for more coconutty flavor, whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and secure the lid and blend this until it's nice and smooth. So as you can see, I've blended. Now I have a nice smooth consistency. And at this point, if you wanted to, you could add in chocolate chips or nuts or coconut flakes directly into the batter. I'm not going to do that today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to evenly distribute this in my muffin tin pans, and then I'm just going to sprinkle some chocolate chips on top. I'm going to use the Camino brand chocolate chips, which are fair trade. They're free of nuts, gluten, milk, eggs, sesame, soy, sulfite, seafood, so they're really great for people who have any sorts of allergies or intolerances. Another brand that I really like using is Enjoy Life. They have a great product line. You can find them at Whole Foods or any local health food stores. I actually have found this Camino brand in Loblaw, so they are a little bit easier to come across. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these right into my muffin tins. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you give these chocolate chickpea muffins a try and let me know what you think. If you didn't catch the recipe while watching this video, it's going to be below in the description box. It's also on my Instagram, healthyhabits.byjess. Don't forget to subscribe and comment what the next video you want to see is. Bye guys, thanks for watching.